G'day friends, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn this guitar tapping shred lick. I'll show you the scale I'm using and a few different ways to play it. If you like this lesson, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you have any problems with the lick, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. So let's make a start. So the scale we're using is the second position G major scale, or if you prefer, the A Dorian scale. If you want to go straight to the lick, skip to this time now. So let's go through the scale. On the E string we have the 5th fret, the 7th fret and the 8th fret. On the A string we have 5, 7 and 9. Same on the D string, 5, 7, 9. Same on the G string, 5, 7, 9. Coming to the B string we're moving up and we have 7, 8 and 10. And the same on the E string, 7, 8 and 10. That's the scale we're using. Let me play this first exercise, then we'll break that down. So that way we're not using the crossover, but we're doing exactly the same pattern. So let's go through that. We're going to tap on the 12th fret, pull off to the 7, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, tap on 12, pull off back to 10, pull off back to 8, pull off back to 7. So a fairly standard sort of tapping start there. Now we're going to hammer on the 8th fret on the B string, pull off to the 7th, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, tap on 12, pull off back to 10, pull off back to 8 and pull off back to 7. So the first one is a hammer on from nowhere on the 8th fret. 8, 7, 8, 10, tap on 12, 10, 8, 7. And we're using that pattern for the rest of the strings. We're not using it on the E string, and that's the only one that's different. So we have the E string, the B string. Now we're going to hammer on to the 7th fret on the G string, pull off to the 5th fret, hammer on 7, hammer on 9, tap on 12, pull off to 9, pull off to 7, pull off to 5. Then we do exactly the same on the D string. Hammer on 7, pull off to 5, hammer on 7, hammer on 9, tap on 12, pull off back to 9, pull off back to 7, pull off back to 5. Again, exactly the same on the A string. So we have 7, 5, 7, 9, 12 our tap, pull off back to 9, 7 and 5. And our last string, same pattern again on the E string. This time we're hammering on the 7th fret, pull off to 5, hammer on 7, hammer on 8 this time, tap on 12, pull off back to 8, pull off to 7, pull off to 5. So let's try that slowly. To the G string, the D string, A string and E string. And that's the pattern we'll be using with our crossover tapping as well. So a little bit quicker. And one more time, up to speed. And you can slide it back to the G there to finish. And that's our first pattern. Now let's move on to our second pattern, the one we did at the start. Let me play that for you, then we'll break it down. So we're going to start by tapping on the 15th fret, pull off to 7, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, tap on 12, pull off back to 10, 8, 7, hammer back on 8, hammer on 10, pull off back to 8, pull off back to 7. Now we're going to pull off to the 5th fret there, and that's when we cross our hand over, hammer back on 7, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, pull off to 8, pull off to 7, and that's our E string there. So a confusing little pattern, give it a few goes, you'll get it. So now on the B string we're hammering onto 8 and we're doing the pattern we did before. Pull off to 7, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, tap on 15, pull off back to 10, 8, 7, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, tap on 12 this time, pull off back to 10, 8, 7, now we're coming back up again, 8, 10, 8, 7, coming back to the 5th fret here, pulling off to the 5th fret, hammering on 7, hammering on 8, 10, pull off to 8, pull off to 7. So let's join those two together now slowly. And up to speed. Then we do that exact same pattern again on the G, the D and the A string using the same pattern but different frets. So now we're hammering onto 7, pull off to 5, 7, 9, tap on 14 this time, pull off to 9, 7, 5, back to 7, back to 9, tap on 12 this time, pull off to 9, 7, 5, coming back up again, 7, 9, coming back down, 7, 5, this time we're going to hold down 4, pull off to 4, hammer on 5, 7, 9, coming back again, 7 and 5 there. So then we do exactly the same on the D string, 7, 5, 7, 9, tap on 14, pull off to 9, 7, 5, 7, 9, tap on 12, pull off to 9, 7, 5, 7, 9, back to 7, 5, this time pull off to the 4th fret, back on 5, 7, 9 and 7, 5, and then exactly the same again on the A string. Now this time we're going to come back to the 3rd fret, pull off and then continue as before, 5, 7, 9, 7, 5. So that finishes off the A string. Then we've only got one more string to do. This time we're hammering on 7, pull off to 5, hammer on 7, hammer on 8, tap on 15, pull off to 8, 7, 5, 7, 8, tap on 12, 8, 7, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, and now going back to the 3rd fret, pull off to the 3rd fret, and you can hammer on 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, pull off back to the 3rd fret, and then slide it up to the 15th fret. And one more time, up to speed. So thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and I'll see you soon.